Hello, this is Dan Allford with Arc Specialties with this week's Arc Challenge Coin Challenge. When you're building gas tungsten arc welders like we do, one of the things you have to learn is how to filter high frequency noise. And we've gotten good at it over the years because high frequency can scramble computers, it can scramble I/O, it can scramble video signals. And the way we address this problem is 4 technologies. One of them is grounding. We're very good at grounding, single point grounding. If you got a problem with it, call me. Shielding, this is an example of a shielded cable. You only ground one end. If you have any problems, call me. And filtering, this is our own filter network. I'm kind of proud of this one. It works very well. It doesn't attenuate the high freq, it literally blocks it. That way we can use the signal from the welder. But there's a 4th technology that we use, and that's the question for today. What is the 4th high frequency shielding technology that we're using on our systems that's actually not electrically connected to the circuit? Hello, this is Dan Allford with Arc Specialties.
And I'm Randy Ellington.
Randy is our product manager for all our hot wire cladding systems. And we're back today with the answer to the Arc Challenge Coin Challenge. If you recall last week, I said there are 4 ways that we shield against high frequency noise. One of them is grounding, another one is shielding, third one is filtering, but Randy's got a 4th way. Randy, why don't you demonstrate the arc start?
Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick touch work to get the right striking distance set. And we'll turn the system to run. We'll have a small gas purge and then she'll light.
So that was initiated using our high frequency unit, which is quite powerful, but it also emits a lot of RF energy, which is hard to shield against. Shut it off, let's add the filter. The 4th filtering technology are ferrite cores or chokes. These are interesting devices. They're kind of magic. You put them around the wire and they'll filter out high freq, which tends to travel on the outside of the wire. You'll actually see them here on camera cables. So it's not just Arc Specialties using them. So what we had Randy do, he's installed 2 of these chokes on the main torch line that's going to feed this arc. Set the arc length again, let's try it.
Okay.
Our TouchWorks system automatically sets the correct arc starting length. Let's see if we can start.
Okay, starting the arc.
You can see the high frequencies firing, but we're getting nothing out the end. That's how effective these things are. I've seen some interesting stuff where these actually warm up slowly over time as they absorb the high frequency. Great technology because they're easy to install. We use them all over the place, and we aren't the only ones. You'll see them on your printers and everything else. So that's the answer to this week's Arc Challenge Coin Challenge, ferrite cores. Thank you, Randy.
Thank you.